Hello, my lovelies. It has been a day. Okay. So, what is up? Gotta wait for people to filter in here. Usually takes a few minutes. So, anywho, I will just sit here and drink my beer. All right. So, obviously, hello. How are you? Bent over acres. How are you, Barb? Um, so we are alive and kicking. Woo! We've made it. We made it. We made it from last week. It was a week. It was a doozy. It was a real doozy of a week for me. So, anywho, hi, Paul. How are you? Like a half a second there delay. What the hell? Anyway, hello, Paul. How are you, darling? It has been a long hot minute. Holy cow! How have you been? How have you been? So, it is currently 86 degrees. It is sunny, albeit a bit hazy. And so it's warm, but it's actually not too terribly humid or anything like that, which is, you know, it is what it is. But it has been a time. But you know what? That's okay. That is okay, darling. How are you? Because I need to catch up with you. I haven't caught up with you in a while. So how are you doing? If you've been working a lot, hey, I get it. I know we are too, but you know what? Barb, I'm opening another beer. So, anyway, Barb, they're talking Thursday for our great state of Iowa will be the day of the rain. I won't hold my breath. I don't know about you. We are currently in a drought situation. Technically, we're in a mild to moderate at this point. At least our county is. So, yeah. Hi, JV. How are you? Hi, Deb. I just went ahead and poured myself some more beer and put a half an orange slice in the bad boy. So I'm doing pretty good today. I am doing pretty good today. So yeah, it's crazy. We need rain. The Midwest needs rain super bad, at least the upper Midwest. I have friends that are out east that are just, and even down south. My dad was saying that, he's like, we've had more moisture in, this year than you guys have in an entire 2 years. So anyway, hey Darren, how are you, darling? How is my beautiful bridge, Brigitte? I love her. I love that name. I know how to pronounce it too. I'm being an ass. I know. I'm sorry. Anyway. You're running out of water catchment. Oh my gosh. No, that's not a good thing. Yeah, so if you guys all have seen my Instagram or even my Facebook business page post, I decided to break out of my shell today, and I got some inspiration, okay? I wasn't going to, I got some pictures of myself in my new bathing suit, and it's not something that I really wanted to share with the world or anything like that necessarily, but I then decided that, well, maybe I kind of do, because I got some inspiration. If you guys know Liable Homestead, so he's down in Missouri, in the Arkansas, actually. I think no, he is in the Missouri Ozarks. Anyway, hi Margot. Where are you driving to, JV? So anyway, he had put up last week some merchandise, and he's like, so I'm going to do this. Do you think this will sell? And what it was two different types of swimsuits. One of them was a really small bikini, and the other one was a one piece. And I'm like, dude, I would, if I had the body, I would so rock that two piece, so rock it, like. And he's like, well, he said, I think a woman should be comfortable in whatever I think a woman should wear whatever she's comfortable in, regardless of what it is. And I'm like, yeah, that's what you say now. But then today, Lisa over at The Art of Growing Up posted a pic on her Instagram about, well, it was her in her swimsuit. She had her seltzer beer, and she, had her summer hat and everything on. And I'm like, you know what? And she was just saying, it doesn't matter. Just do it. Just be comfortable with who you are. And I say that, like, I preach that to people, especially to women, and especially to those who have really poor body image of themselves. Yet I'm kind of a hypocrite, because I have very negative self-talk, and I have very negative body image, and so I'm like, screw it, I'm doing it. And I posted it. I posted 2 of the 5 pics that I have, and I had shared them with very dear friends, people that I was very close to. I'd shared them earlier when I actually got the suit in last week. And so I went ahead and I put it up on Instagram, and then it shares to my Facebook business page as well. So it was stepping out of my comfort zone. It really has. I've really stepped out of my comfort zone doing that, because I just don't really. I have this negative self-image, and I hate it when other women tear each other. I hate it when women tear each other down, and it drives me crazy. And I'm always preaching about, just be comfortable in your own skin, and be yourself, and love who you are, and be kind to others, and support them, and love them, and lift them up, and that kind of stuff. Like, I say all that stuff, and I do all of that stuff, but I don't love myself enough, I don't think. And I don't respect myself enough. And so I said, fine, I'm just going to do it. I'm going to do it. And yeah, I'm going to have the creepers, and I've already had the creepers. The trolls have already moved in, and and have made their comments, and things like that. And I just block and delete them. So, I get them frequently anyway, but it seems like, and I was really more concerned with, I don't want people to, I've heard some really negative things about people and the way they treat women, other women, and it's namely the women in the YouTube community, and how, everything is, there's clickbait this and that, and there's, a woman needs to be covered, and blah, 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 and, show modesty. And frankly, it's modest. I mean, it's not like I'm not putting pornography out there on the internet or anything of that nature. And I would never do that anyway, just because I hate myself enough. So, JV, I could see that about you, darling. You would wear everything else that nobody's ever comfortable with. So, hi, Chrissy Boo Boo. I love you. And you're right. So my husband, yes, nobody is as mean to you as you are to yourself. This is true. I am. I'm very mean to myself, and I do put myself down a lot. And I have an extremely rough time with negative self-talk. So, yeah, but I got to move through that, right? And so I kind of feel, yeah, I know, no porn, with WTF, right? I know, right? I'm very self-conscious. And so it kind of got me to thinking, if part of the reason why I decided I was going to post me and the swimsuit pics were the fact that, first of all, I'm pretty well covered. The only thing you're really going to see anything of is my cleavage. And you know what? I'm okay with that, because I'm pretty proud of my girls. So I worked hard to get those. 3 kids, dang it. But anyway, I just really thought, I'm going to have a hard time. People are going to unfollow me, and people are going to unsubscribe to my YouTube channel and all of these things because of an image that they feel that people should uphold. And I'm like, humans are very sexual creatures anyway, so I guess why does it matter? And if you're that insecure about your significant other looking at other people who are really still pretty modestly dressed, then that's something that's on you and not on the person portraying the confidence. So, also, Americans are pretty prudish when it comes to that kind of stuff. Like in Europe, and pretty much any other country, nudity is not a thing. Like, it's just like, whatever. It's kind of a normal thing. So, I don't know. Yes, please, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. If most all of you, I would assume, are subscribed to my channel, but for those of you who might be lurking in the shadows there, please make sure you subscribe, say hello, and yeah, it would be great. So that is actually the goal this year. I literally want to get monetized for one reason and one reason only: to hit a goal. That is it. Nothing more. I want to hit my 1,000 subs. I want to hit my 4,000 hours. I'm hemorrhaging hours, but I'm not putting out any content. And so that's my fault. I do need to put out more content, but I've had a really rough week, and I have seen some things that I need to change about myself, about the things on the homestead and how to do things on the homestead. And so I'm hoping that with my ideas that, and I have been working a lot. I've been in beast mode, frankly, but I haven't been filming, and that's my bad. So I need to do that. But I'm trying to get stuff together, I'm trying to get my life together, man. So anyway, all right. Deb says the last time she wore a bathing suit was 35 pounds ago, and it would fall off, and other problems make a bathing suit a no-no. True that. I hear you, girl. Us guys are a little different. We're all like, I don't think this bathing suit shows off enough of my belly and back hair. Yes, to thine own self be true. Very, very, very true. Wise words, wise words. I don't know if you ask Tony, though. If you ask Tony, Darren, he's going to tell you, no, cover that up, man. He has a real big issue with that. So, what has everybody got for a snack and a drink tonight? Because that's the real question. It's not really, but that's okay. Yeah, I think that I always make sure my back hair is exposed. Chrissy. So Chrissy, so she sent me a Marco, and she's like, I'm gonna pop in for a few minutes. I'm like, okay, cool beans, awesome. I'd love to have you there. So anyway, she was showing me she's got natural nails that are really long, and I'm like, okay, but here's my question for you: do you have a long pinky nail? Because you need that. Just say it. Back hair keeps you warm in the winter when snuggling. Nada at the moment. I might grab something in a bit. I'm almost out of calories for the day. Oh, well, it happens. What are you going to do? You keep your shirt on. You're welcome, world. Thanks, honey. Really. I mean, I think you're okay without it. I have seen way worse. Oh my gosh, what the hell were we watching? Like, seriously, what were we watching that it's like, oh my God, just that's a lot of back hair. Wow. So Paul's drinking water with vitamins and minerals. Well, I have some. It's in the house. I bought myself this drink, this strawberry banana. It's called Body Armor. It's actually pretty good for a sports drink or electrolyte drink. I'm pretty impressed with it. So that might be my go-to instead of Gatorade as far as like electrolyte replacement, etc. Unless I can find Pedialyte. I actually like Pedialyte, but it's kind of pricey. So about to grab some more rum and maybe order a new Speedo. Yes, do it. Arg. I am trying to cut back on the soda. And the problem is that I drink rum and Coke. So this is actually my can from earlier today, and it is still about half full. So I'm trying not to drink so much refined sugar. So iced peach tea. Yes. Are we going to see the Speedo on the channel? Right. Oh, Darren, you are no fun, man. You are no fun. It's the worst compliment ever. You think so? Oh, Paul, what does 27 degrees equate to in Fahrenheit? Okay, so get this. I'm seriously contemplating, y'all, getting I'm going to teach myself the metric system. I want to be able to convert both, be able to go back and forth between them, because I have so many people, so many friends that are actually overseas. We have family overseas in Germany, and everything is Celsius. All of my Canadian brethren are obviously using the metric system, and the US and okay, so the UK, they do use both, like I don't know, a Frankenstein method of the imperial and the metric system. So, hi, Ellen. How are you, honey? How are you doing? I know you were tested positive for COVID, and I'm so sorry. I hope that you are feeling better. Oh my God, Darren, yes. Oh my God, yes. The Speedo and the cowboy hat. That would be gold. I'm not even kidding you. Like, that would be gold, dude. So do it. A wonderful 4-year relationship with a guy who had the ringlets in his back hair. He was a fantastic snuggler. Tony does not have. All right, thank you. 80 degrees. Thanks, boo. Yeah. So Tony does not have back hair. Like, he thinks he's got all this back hair. He doesn't. Like, whatever. Hi, Kathleen. How are you and the girls, honey? How are you? How are you? How are you? I hope things are settling down and slightly moving back to some semblance of normalcy for you. Just pouring the rest of this beer. Oh, yes, and this is what I'm drinking. I am not Blue Moon, and no, I am not sponsored by Blue Moon, but I should be. That and Captain Morgan should absolutely sponsor me. Because this is my preferred beer, my ale, my preferred ale. And my preferred liquor is rum, Captain Morgan's specifically, spiced rum. So. Oh, really? Darren, are you serious? That's crazy. So if you guys don't know, Thorhaven Farm is up in Canada, up in Canada. I'm being a shit. Anyway, so I'm really surprised because most everyone that I know is that lives up in Canada. We have friends that live here in Iowa. They are here. They were born in Canada, and they are French speaking, very French speaking, and so I don't get to spend much time with them, which kind of stinks because I really do like them a lot. But MJ's been on here a couple of times. So anyway, she was actually saying today too that she went on this bike ride, and it was like she was using kilometers and not like 27 kilometers or something like that. And I'm like, let's see, how many miles is 27 kilometers? And I was just trying to convert it in my head, and I'm going, wait, because there's 3 feet in a yard, and a yard is a meter, and there's like 1 yard is 3.2 blah 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 feet. And there's 3 feet in a yard, so it's just over a yard. And how many feet are in a mile, and how many? Yeah, it was crazy. I was seriously trying to convert it in my head, and I'm going, I so need to learn the metric system. So they live here in Iowa because they work. Well, her husband works for the university in Ames, so at Iowa State University. I think. But anyway, he's a scientist, and he's freaking he's like so extremely smart. Yeah, they're fantastic people. Hola, Sunny's place. Hola, Emma. Okay. Let's see here. Kathleen, still taking it one day at a time. When you lose your soulmate and best friend, it's just unreal, and it's going to take us a lot of time. It will. It absolutely will. I do not envy you in any way, shape, or form, and I assume that's probably why when my pop passed, my Grammy was 18 hours behind him. So she couldn't live without him. So I understand. I do. Came from learning drafting architecture in school, used inches and foot. When shooting, I used yards, etc. Oh, I see. You use kilometers? Yes. Okay. Yeah, because aren't your speed limits like 60 kilometers per hour, which is like just over 55, something like that? I don't freaking know. I seriously need to learn the metric system. I want to. Plus, we really want to go to Germany for Tony's 50th, so it would be going to Europe would make a lot more sense knowing the metric system. So, Paul, Dutch off-grid homesteading is working a lot. You have the swim trials on in the background. Okay, like I know what you're talking about, but I'm like thinking, ooh, swim trials. Is somebody on trial for swimming, or like did they commit a crime in the pool? I may have had already too many beers. I'm getting giggly and dumb. I'm really not that dumb. One of 3 times Omaha is in the good news. What? So do you have somebody for the Olympic trials? Is that what you're talking about? Is there somebody from Omaha that's in the Olympic trials? Oh, FYI, Deb. I was talking. Oh, I am drinking Blue Moon, Emma, with a slice of orange. And I happen to have one left, and I have 3 orange slices left, and I happen to have 3 beers left. I believe 3 Blue Moons left in the house. So, yes. So, anywho, Deb, I was just talking to Kennedy tonight, and they are discussing possibly an April-May wedding. I go, please, can we push that back? Like you were just talking about a September wedding. Let's please, can we do this in September? But it's whatever they decide. And but she does not want a church wedding, obviously. And so she is wondering if you might be interested in being the officiant. So you'll have to let me know. It's easy to measure stuff when you know exactly how long 3 inches is, right? But we'd like a lot longer than 3 inches. Thank you very much. Give them an inch and they take a mile, right? Isn't that the yeah, that's the saying. Give them an inch and they'll take a mile. My grandparents used to say that. So, anywho, I would like to go to Seoul, South Korea. Oh, yeah, that would be cool. I have no clue. I just like the good comments. Toss one of those. I know, right? Oh, my gosh. Girl, you need to come up here and have some with me. I'm just saying. Oh, that would be awesome, Deb. That would be awesome. I will absolutely let her know. Right? At least 6 inches. I'm pretty pretty lucky. Give them an inch and they think they're a ruler. Yep, pretty much. So yes, I'm drinking in our Guinness cups. Oh my goodness, my Guinness. So I got these for Tony. He loves Guinness. Guinness is his probably, well, yeah, Guinness is your favorite, isn't it? I know you're out there listening. I can see the studio from here. Oh, thanks, Deb. That's awesome. I got an amazing gift today, you guys. So I am having a really rough time with my garden. I put in pepper plants. The rabbits came through. They ate them all. They even drug 2 full-size plants. Not only did they eat the leaves off of them and the blossoms, but they pulled them out of the ground. They're gone. So I have 0 peppers. 0 pepper plants. which did not make me happy. I told you I've had a really rough week. I transplanted an 85-foot or 84-foot row of black crim tomatoes spaced about 2 feet apart. So 24 inches apart. So I can't even remember how many that equated to. And some of them are a little closer together. But I tried to give them plenty of room. They were literally like 1.5 inches tall, maybe 2 inches tall. They're not going to make it. So yeah, I still have to transplant out from the hoop house. I've got a whole bunch of tomatoes left, but I don't have any paste tomatoes, which is what I really wanted to do because I want to make sauces and that kind of stuff. And my peppers are all gone. I have 5 rows of corn in. I don't know if it's going to germinate. So, Mike and Margot, namely, over at the Pryor Homestead, sent me a donation today to spend on getting some new plants to put in the ground. And I cannot tell you how awesome that is. Like, that's an amazing gift. And I cannot tell you how thankful I am for that. So, yes, super, super, super great news at the end of what was really a crappy week. My daughter wants to study in South Korea. Yes, she does, doesn't she? It's looking likely, so I'm getting excited about visiting her and drinking some soju with her. Oh, how awesome! So you're getting closer to that. That is freaking amazing, Emma. Oh my God, I'm so proud of her. Oh my gosh. Yes, it is. I already think I'm a ruler, Emma. My lineage has gone to my head. Okay. You're a size queen, 9 or nothing. Oh, Deb. I love you. That's right, Emma. A lady does have to have standards. Stupid garden pests. I'm thankful for the greenhouse. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's been so stinking hot here. We've been I'm trying to convert this. So we've been in the high 80s, low 90s for the last 3 weeks. We've had very little rain. And so, yeah, I've had to have my hoop house open, but my stuff it needs water. It needs water so bad, and I'm having to water it. And now I have to get it out of the hoop house and put it in the ground into the main garden, because if I don't, I'm going to lose it all anyway, because it's going to be overcrowded. So, yeah, it's just, things are so dry right now here. It's crazy. So going to grab a drink and dinner. We'll be listening. All right, Deb. Hubby is Scottish Irish, woo, and Scandinavian, and I'm Aztec. So there you go. Yeah, you got all over the globe, girl. That's awesome. Yeah, I am super excited for that, Emma. I am super excited for that. I so hope that she posts a lot of stuff and sends you a lot of stuff so you can post it, because that would be freaking amazing. What is on here that is driving me crazy? I don't know. Something is rubbing my skin wrong. I must be getting a little tipsy. I know you hate it, but I made the best traditional cooked 20 hours pork broth ramen this week. The pork, sure. The pork broth, sure. So I was actually talking with Deb over, I don't know, when was that? It was last week sometime. I was talking to her, and she was making ramen. Okay, so I'm going to give you a little backstory on ramen. I'm not a fan of ramen at all. I just probably over the last couple of years started to eat the Nissan cup noodles again, because when Tony and I first moved out, moved into our first apartment together, I was, let's see, I was 19. We were so broke that for 2 months solid, we ate ramen for lunch and supper. And that is all we ate for 2 solid months. It was the worst. And I am to a point, I absolutely despise ramen noodles. I used to love the Maruchan brand, and I absolutely cannot eat ramen noodles now. So got up to 95 here. Oh, it's been so stinking hot. Yeah, the humidity's been low except for a couple of days, and I think it was Thursday, or no, it was Friday. I was down most of the day because we had storms, but so we got like really, I think we ended up with like a half a, I don't know, like 4/10, I think, of an inch of rain. So yeah, but it was enough that the pressure change was enough that until about 3:30-ish in the afternoon, I was down with a shitty migraine. It was horrid. So yeah, the humidity affects me more than the heat. The barometric pressure just plays. It wreaks havoc on my head. It really does. So keep the, yeah, right. Well, Christy, we've had it here too. Of course, Emma's not that far from me. So what are you, like 5.5, 6 hours from me? Dude, we got to get together, girl. We got to get together. Hi, Terry. 68 degrees. Ugh. It was twice as hot today. Our central air stuff were, oh, crap. Kathleen, that sucks. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I've been there. Been there, done that. That sucks so much. 5 days of 90 last week. Yeah, see, we've been that way. We've been in the high 80s, low 90s for the last 3 weeks. I think our lowest temp has been, I think, 82, 83, somewhere in there, as far as daytime highs. So, yeah. All right, so everybody's saying, hey, hey, hey. All right. I keep smelling. I have a bowl of pico de gallo that I made, and I love the lime juice. Okay, the lime and tomato juice together, freaking love it. And I keep smelling it, and I'm thinking, God, do I need a shower? Like, I know I'm sweating, but dang. But it's my pico that I'm smelling. It's a mixture of onion and jalapeno and cilantro, and then you mix that with the salt and the lime juice, and the pepper and tomato juice, and yeah, it's a little overwhelming when it starts to get warm. So I have done absolutely nothing all day long. I have this big plan I was going to do today because it wasn't supposed to be super duper hot and all this other crap, and I didn't get any of it done. Nothing. What are you eating, Sunny? Sunny? Why do I call you Sunny? I know you're Emma. I see Sunny's place and then like transpose. I don't know. Anyway, so Emma, what are you having for dinner, darling? So I ran some errands for Tony. Picked up some paint and some clear coat for him because looking at all of the stuff that he has to paint for customers for custom Corvettes. Oh my God, you guys. He's looking at about 8 months booked out. Yeah. That is absolutely insane. And so he's literally, I am getting loopy just a little bit. You love me. You love it when I get loopy. So anyway, yeah, he's literally booked out for probably, he's got at least 8 months worth of work. And so he's trying to do it as fast as he can. So it's long days and nights and lots of hours put in. And also, I'm pretty proud of him. Okay, because so this weekend, he doesn't have a lot on this particular Corvette, but he does have some work on it. So it is going out to Omaha. It is going to Offutt Air Force Base because it is called, the title of the car is called Defender. And it is, all branches of the military are actually represented on this car, on this Corvette. And not only is he kind of a business partner-ish type thing, but he's a friend. And so Tony has artwork on this car, and it is going out to be displayed at Offutt Air Force Base under the SR-71 Blackbird. Ugh, how cool is that? Yeah, how freaking cool is that, y'all? Oh, chilaquiles, huh? Scrambled duck eggs. Oh, you know, I haven't had a duck egg since I was a kid. I couldn't even tell you how they taste anymore. Yes, I am always Lucy. Wow, this is going to go south real damn fast. I am always kind of loopy. I'm fun though. I'm either like I have a wide range of moods, so I can be pissy and bitchy, or I can be fun, happy, bouncy. Everybody's my best friend. The world, everything is great in the world, or I can be super, super depressed. Like that's my range. And sometimes most days my range is either I'm pissed off or I'm happy. Like that's my range for most days. So it is awesome to be booked that much. It is so awesome. It's going to be a very prosperous year for Middle of Nowhere Studio, and I'm super proud of him. He is an amazing artist, and whether that's biased or not, I don't really care. He's an amazing artist, and he deserves everything that he, all the good that comes his way, because he has done he's done some amazing work, and he is providing a future for us. And so I'm super excited. And super proud. Maybe that's too, maybe it's overshare. I don't really know, but anyway, so yes, it is awesome and good for him. Yes, I agree. Chrissy, I agree with you. Tony's shit is amazing. Terry! So Terry and Tony have this thing. Well, Terry has this thing. So anytime she hears or sees Tony on Marco or on the phone or whatever, she's like, Tony! Yeah. So now he's gotten to the point where he responds with Terry. Yes, so the car was invited to be displayed there, and yes, it is insane, and it's freaking amazing, and I am incredibly proud of you, and I love you. I'm pissy and bitchy every day. Yeah, see, that's kind of the thing. Like, I'm just, and you aren't. I think that we all run that range. You know, I do. I think we all run that range, but I've been in, unfortunately, even though I've been super busy with stuff around here, I've been in my head a lot. And this weekend I got super upset, and so I'm trying to yes, it is the correct spelling. So I actually got to thinking, Saturday night, I was in such a mood, and I really got to thinking, I'm like, well, I don't have the help that a lot of people would have on their homestead, because, and it's not that Tony won't come help me or any of that stuff, but the fact that he's super busy, so he can't really help me a whole lot. My kids are all, they have their own lives, so they aren't here to help me get the garden and take care of the chickens and move all of these things around, and all of these things. So and I was telling Terry even on Instagram that I'm like, I'm just gonna do a Royal Amethyst Acres reboot. I have to do a reboot, and I need to get back into filming, but and editing and doing both of those things decently, if not very well. And so it's a goal. So that being said, my whole rebooting idea is coming along the lines of I need to be able to make everything doable by me solely, so that if I don't have the help that I need or could use, I need to be able to do everything on my own. And so I am trying to figure out how to revamp all of that stuff and rethink all of those things. So Chrissy's like, yes, film. I know what you're saying, boo. I know what you're saying. So yeah, I've really thought about these things, and I'm really hoping that the more that I think on it, the better off I'm going to be with making things doable on my level solely. So don't get discouraged. Just fucking do it. I know. And Emma, I think so too. And I know you guys will all be here to support me and help me along if I need it. And like, I know you guys will be there to cheer me on and all of that stuff. And you have no idea how much that support means to me. Like, seriously. So it's also kind of a way to prove to myself that I can do it, and that I'm not going to let things like my back keep me from doing what I need to do, or, my chronic migraines or any of that stuff. Like, I'm trying to make things, I want to try to streamline things enough that I can move the chicken coop on my own, the chicken tractor. I need to build a different, better version of a chicken tractor that I can move on my own, or at least be able to move it with with our lawn tractor, our mower. So yeah, actually, Chrissy, I've thought about that. And I do need to push through the pain, and I do need to, my problem, and I have been pushing through the pain. I'm not even kidding you. And Tony can actually probably tell you that I have been in beast mode since probably, I don't know, for the last 3-4 weeks, probably the last month, I would say I have been in beast mode, and I have done everything on my own. I mean, I did my hoop house. I built my hoop house on my own. And, you know, mind you, that was prior to, or that's been a while, but still, I've done a lot of things this year on my own, and I haven't filmed, and I feel really dumb for not doing so, because I do want to be able to empower other people, and to show other people that you can, with limitations, you can still move through things. And so I really truly want to do that. So yes, modified homestead chores. Yes. Started homesteading and doing the YouTube by myself. And if I can do it, I know you can. Aw, thanks. Thanks, Emma. I'm a freaking badass. Own it. Okay, I'll try. I have been. And I've been teasing Tony. Like, I've really kind of been joking around and saying, you know, I'm a total badass, blah, 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 blah. But I have gotten so many compliments and people telling me that, like, you are. And even Tony's like, no, you've been a total freaking badass for, you know, you've been doing so much on your own and working through and pushing through. And so, yeah, I do need to own it. You're right. I do. But I'm not really good at that at this point. And I don't know why, which also, you know, it kind of went back to even today with the post, you know, me in my swimsuit and stuff like that. It's like, you know what? I'm 45 years old. I'm 45. I'm owning that shit. I'm 45 years old. And I have debilitating processes going on in my body. So, I have limitations, but I'm pushing through that shit. Like, I'm pushing through it. And more so just because I want to prove to myself that I can do something, that I can still do it. It doesn't matter. And yeah, so I'm down, you know, I can be down 2 days a week or whatever, or even 1 day a week. Sometimes I'm lucky enough, but, I can do it. I just gotta, when I'm able to do something, I just need to push through it. And that's part of my problem too, is that I overdo it, because I don't know when the next migraine is going to hit for sure, and keep me down for the day, and where I can't do stuff. And I don't know when, you know, when the vertebrae in my back are going to compress some more, and I'm going to lose more disc space, and, you know, all of this stuff. Like, I don't know when all of this stuff is going to happen. And so, and the pain, I get arthritic pain in my lumbar area from my surgery. So from when I was a kid, I had a spinal fusion done in my lumbar when I was a kid. So I was 11. And I have always pushed through all of that stuff. And I don't know where it got to the point where I wasn't doing that anymore. And so I'm trying to find ways around it. And I'm trying to push through that pain. And the older I get, the worse things get, you know. Obviously, our bodies deteriorate as we age. So, yeah, I don't really know. I don't know when I'm going to have another bad day. I don't know when I'm going to have a bad week. So I really need to try to modify things and do things so that I'm able to continue to do them even through my bad days. So, yeah, Emma, my body absolutely feels like I'm minimum 80 some days. And some days I feel like I'm probably 180. Like, I get you, girl. Yeah, we all feel like we're 80 some days. make you a deal. You film and post, and I will keep my basement drain open without paying Flower $235 for a 30-minute razor snake job. All right. Deal. 250 plunges. Oh, Jesus gods, man. All right. Night, boo-boo. I love you. And chill out for the night, and I will talk to you tomorrow. I love you. So I've got some really cool news, actually, also. We were... So I was in I was going to have a beer, and Tony was teasing me, and all right, good night, Paul, or morning, I guess, for you. I hope you have a wonderful sleep, and much love to you. So, yes, you counted. So I was in getting I'm like, I think I'm going to have a beer. And Tony's like pushing the beer on me. He's like, yes, you need at least 3. But so my friend Amy, some of you do know her from she has been on here before. She's coming in from California in July, and she's going to spend July 10th through the 14th with me. I am super stoked about this, but Tony was kind of teasing me a bit, because I told him, I said, we're going to have to stock up, because Amy and I drink. When we're together, we drink. And so we're going to end up needing a lot of alcohol. I said, so you better start saving your pennies, man, because I'm going to need it, because we're going to have to buy a lot of alcohol. And then he asked me, he's like, is your liver going to be able to handle that even? I don't honestly know. Not teasing, drink up. Okay, yeah. You're going to be in the shop all night, so. All right, Emma, have a good night, darling. Thank you. Okay, it is warm in here. I'm sure that this does not help, but yeah. It's warmer in here than it is out there. Of course, I'm in a tin can, so there you go. What did she say she was going to have? Chimichiles? Is that what it was? Chimichiles? Or... Yeah. And now that I think about it, what exactly is that, I wonder? All right, so what is on the agenda for the week, y'all? I have to finish getting stuff in the garden. Most everything is going to end up being... I'm going to have to probably try to figure out how to protect it from frost come September, October. So, but I want to get it in the ground so that hopefully I can get something off of it. And hopefully, what I'm really hoping for is to get... my whole goal this year, honestly, was to plant absolutely everything I had and save seed from it, from all the stuff that produced, from the plants that produce prolifically. So, yeah, that's probably not going to happen. I think also, so if I'm doing all of this stuff and I'm filming it, I cannot promise you that things are going to get edited and or filmed well, because it's going to be... I decided that I am not going to make this I'm not going to turn this into an educational channel. Of course, I will share the knowledge that I learn. I will share the knowledge that I have, but I'm not going to I'm not going to teach somebody how to do something because I'm not an expert on any of this. I am just like everybody else when it comes to, growing a garden or learning about permaculture. Like, I have to learn just like everybody else. Yes, I have skills and knowledge that I've carried with me throughout my years, that I learned as a child for gardening and farming and all of those things, but I'm by no means an expert. And so I kind of feel like I don't want to be, like, I'll share my knowledge, but I'm hoping I don't want to be like this educational type of person, because I don't think I have I don't think I have enough experience, and I don't think I have the credentials. Healthcare and emergency medicine is another story. And even, yeah, healthcare and emergency medicine, we'll just say that. Those are areas I'm super confident in, and I have a lot of experience and a lot of knowledge in. Herbal stuff, I'm trying to increase the knowledge base that I have. So, that kind of stuff. But I just don't want to be. I'm not going to be that kind of person that. I don't want this channel to be educational, because I don't feel like I have the credentials to do it. So, but I will film. I will try to film as much as I can for what I'm doing. I don't have Moon Pie tomorrow. He is, my daughter has the day off, so he'll be home with mom. So I'm hoping to get a lot accomplished. I'm hoping to get up early and just hit the ground running. I can't promise that's going to happen, but what I'm hoping for is that, and also I have equipment that's older. So, wow, I'm dumping people here. I'm guessing y'all are going over to another, there's like 2 other channels that go live right now. So I'm assuming that's where they're all going. But anyway, I will try to film as much as I can. I can't promise I'm going to film a ton. Just simply because, first of all, I think that I'm going to try something different also with filming. And that is that I'm going to try to cram, 10 hours of work and what I'm doing into knock it down to about a 5 to 7 minute video. And the reason for that is because I don't think that people have an attention span longer than about 5 or 7 minutes. They need to move on to the next one so that they can get their time in with them. And because let's face it, there are thousands of channels, I mean, millions of YouTube channels. And I couldn't even begin to tell you how many are in the homesteading, DIY, etc. Like, I couldn't even tell you. So again, I'm not going to say that the content is going to be fabulous, over the top. I'm going to win, the Cannes Film Festival kind of thing. But I will try to keep it down to about a 5 to 7 minute video. And depending upon the content itself, like the subject matter, it may be a little longer. I don't really know, but anywho, so I don't really have a whole lot more other than I still don't have my garden completed, and I still don't have other tasks finished, but I'm going to attempt to do a lot of stuff and teach a lot of stuff to my grandson, because he needs to be off the iPad. So anywho, what is everybody else going to do this week, honestly? I need to call it my need to know. My beer is getting warm. I need to drink. It doesn't have to be perfect. You could do a video about seasoning the cauldron. True dat. True dat. Which I actually am looking at, hopefully by the 1st of July, I'll be actually seasoning the cauldron. So be cleaning it and seasoning it. And I will do a video on that as I do it, because I think that is something that people really, because I'll be doing it over an open fire. I won't be, so for most people who season their cast iron, they don't, they're able to do it either on the stove or in their oven in their house, right? This cauldron is, it's humongous. I have 2 of them, but obviously one of them I can't use as to cook in, because it has a big crack in it. But so I'm going to show you how I'm going to clean up and season this cauldron over an open fire in my fire pit. That is for sure a video I want to do, but it's probably not going to be for a while, because it will make a lot more sense for me to season this cauldron closer to the time that we're looking at using it for a chili feed type of situation. So Deb has been gracious and said that she would come up and, why are my dogs going nuts? Sorry guys, my dogs are kind of going crazy. Weird. Our oldest dog, Romeo, has been getting off of his leash, or getting off of his run, and he can't really get too terribly far because his poor hips, he's so old, his poor hips don't really tolerate a lot of activity, but it's the point. I can't enforce codes if my animals are doing, I'm breaking the codes too, But again, animals get off. The dogs are going to get off of their leads or their runs, whatever they're doing. But just opening the door and letting them run free is a whole other situation. So Deb has been gracious enough that she is going to come up in October, the weekend of, I think it's the 10th, right? The 9th and 10th. Oh, okay. So another dog out down the road. Okay. And she is going to do a hand fasting and vow renewal for Tony and I. So when we get towards probably August, we'll be talking about that more and planning that out. But I'm really wanting to use the cauldron and have enough people up to celebrate with us. And I want to do a chili feed out of that cauldron. I think it would be so cool to do a big cauldron full of chili and feed lots of people. So yes, I do need to pace myself. That is absolutely true, Barb. And I don't know how to do that very well. So if I can get my grandson over, I will get my sweet potato slips planted. My friend Les helped me move 5 big boxes of canned food down to the basement. Oh my gosh, girl. I thought it was the weekend before. No, we were going to do the weekend. So I think our wedding anniversary is October 5th. And I think, does that land on a Tuesday or a Wednesday? No. I got to look it up now. So, yeah. Let me look this up real quick. September, October. October 5th lands on a Tuesday. We're going to do it on the 9th. So we could have, yeah. Okay, so I mean, if you want to do it on the 2nd, we could probably do it on the 2nd, but I think that's, I guess, oh, sorry. I guess whatever works best for you guys, for you, Deb. But anyway, so, all right. We'll discuss that down the road. So, anywho, all right, everybody. I think I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. My numbers just keep going lower and lower and lower. So, it's just probably a good thing I get off of here. And I hope that you all have an amazing week and very productive. And so I wish you many blessings. And I hope that you have a wonderful week. So live from the earth and play in the dirt. And I will see you all later. Much love.